Hi again. I just thought I'd share some of my recent LP purchases at various car boot sales and other outlets in West Yorkshire. Some nice bargains I've had in the last few days might interest you, and I thought it might also be useful to show you how I go about actually cleaning some of these records, because they can arrive in a fairly grubby state, some of them, and I have a little machine here which helps me with that. But first of all, let's have a quick look at the records. We've got a few nice ones here. There's the B-52s, their first album, classic debut, best record. I think it was pretty much downhill from there, but wonderful lurid cover there, a nice little addition to the collection. There's an album by Stevie Wonder, Hotter Than July, good record of his. Some great tracks on there, just pure class really. He doesn't make many bad records, and that's one I didn't have, so I was quite pleased to get that for just £1. This next one I got for the princely sum of 49p. Joe Walsh, The Smoker You Drink, The Player You Get. Just a great album cover. And not a bad record either. So pleased to get that for such a bargain price. This next one I think is a fairly rare record. It's by Kevin Ayers. Kevin Ayers and the Whole World. Album from 1970. Features people like Mike Oldfield on it. I don't know the record, but it strikes me as a fairly rare one. And it was in a box of stuff for £1 a time, so hopefully that one will clean up nicely, and I'll be giving that one a spin. Here's an album by Poco, Rose of Cimarron, or Cimarron I should say. It's their best album, I think. Bit of an acquired taste. I mean, I quite like a bit of country rock, and Poco do it better than most. So, nice one to have. Here's a record by Dr. Feelgood, their live album, Stupidity. Cover's a bit worn, but record looks to be in good condition. Just needs a quick wash in the old machine here, and I'll soon have that one back up to near mint condition, hopefully. These were all £1 each. George Harrison, 33 1/3. One of his solo records. Don't know that one. In fact, I don't recognise virtually any of the tracks on there. Just having a quick look. I don't know. Give it a go. See what it sounds like. Might be a charity shop job. Here's another George Harrison. Dark Horse. This looks like a reissue. It's on the Music for Pleasure label, would you believe, which normally feature loads of sort of middle of the road compilations. But I'll give it a go. It looks like it's very much in his Hare Krishna or Harry George era. In fact, it's the legend All Glories to Sri Krishna at the bottom there. But we'll have to see what it sounds like. I've always got an open mind. George has done some great stuff down the years, but unrecognised really, so it might be a hidden classic, you never know. And an album by The Fifth Dimension, Living Together and Growing Together. Just a nice late 60s, well early 70s collection there. See what that sounds like. As you can, it was from Oxfam for 99p. Can't be bad. I also got a whole slew of records for 15p each, these, for car boot. These are all going to go to the charity shop I help out at, the RSPCA in Otley, if you're interested. Look at these: Buddy Holly, Elvis, Motown Chartbusters, Black Explosion Ronco collection, double album of Willie Nelson's greatest hits. Don't want any of these myself, but I'm sure we can get £1 or £2 each for these. Travelling Wilburys, Barry White, Count Basie, I might give that one a go. Cabaret soundtrack, 15p each. The whole lot cost me less than £2. The Bee Gees, one you see everywhere. You can only get about £1 for it. Brothers in Arms, massive seller at the time. And the Pretenders album, Get Close. So that'll go down to the charity shop. Right, let's have a quick look at the Subzomatic, as I call it. This is a machine, as you can see. I've got several key ingredients. First thing, most important thing you can use is deionized water. This is the stuff you get in car accessory shops. It's for your battery normally, but you can use it in irons and other things where you don't want any kind of furring or scale formation. It's purified water really, with all the nasty bits taken out. So when you do use it for cleaning, it doesn't leave any deposit. Next miracle ingredient, vinegar. Dash it through this, works wonders. Brings your records up sparkling. And your third and final ingredient, and you only to be used very, very sparingly. Very liquid, which just gives it that little bit of detergent cleaning power, and is eventually rinsed off in the second process. But I'll just show you how it works. I've got some deionized water in here, and I'm just going to stick it in the machine. There. Okay, let's add a little bit of vinegar, if we can. Quite a healthy top, I don't think you can stint on that. Just about enough for a bag of chips. And a little tiny squirt of the old fairy liquid. Now I do this in terms of just drops really, because you don't want a lot of that. Okay, it does make your room smell like a fish and chip shop there, I should warn you. So there we are, let's top it up. And it's all nicely mixed up. As you can see, there are two brushes in here that the record sits between on a spindle, like this. Here's an album I've got. This is that B-52's album actually. As you can see, it's a bit grubby. Finger marks. No actual scratches that I can discover, but general grubbiness, I suppose you'd call it. Let's stick it in here, like that, so it's anchored. And then you just simply, if I can do this one-handed, as the bishop said to the actress, here we go, 1, 2, 3, do this about 20 times, and I find every trace of grime will be removed by the miracle ingredient, vinegar and the fairy liquid, and of course your deionized water. So let's take a look at that. That should be about it. These are very soft brushes that get right between the grooves and just gently clean them really. Just gently scour them of any traces. And get the thing out. Hang on a second, I'll put this down. There we are. Now your record, probably difficult to tell, but it's absolutely gleaming. All the grubby finger marks have disappeared, and in fact once this has been rinsed and dried and put in a nice clean cover, you won't even need to dust it before you play it. It's just like it came out of the factory. So as long as you haven't got any scratches, if you're just worried about general grubbiness, general muck in the grooves, this I've found is a great way of getting rid of them. The machine, and I'm not being paid to sponsor this, I assure you, the machine is called, would you believe, the Disco Anti-Stat. I've got it on Amazon for 30 quid. They import them from Germany. Comes with a bottle of cleaning solution, but as I've suggested, once that's used up, and it won't last you very long, and new bottles cost about 25 quid each, as I've suggested here, you can easily make your own, and happy cleaning. I'm sure your records will come up a lot better with that process. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned because there'll be more updates as and when the bargains arrive. Bye for now.